Okay guys, welcome in today's stream. For those who are watching the rediffusion, so let me share this on X, etc. so everyone can join. So sorry, the New York session opened 1 hour ago. I was not available to stream before, guys, so we are starting a bit after this, but it's fine. Let's see if today we can have a nice trigger. If you guys remember, yesterday we wanted to short here, we didn't got it. So that was kind of yesterday trade. Okay, I wanted this with stops here, and I wanted to target this level, which got literally taken without us. And so now would love a setup here. Could even enter here, honestly. Like, that's possible, even with stops here, but that's just a 1-to-1, so I don't really like it, but that's kind of like what I want to play. Good morning, Jawad. Yo, Vijay. Yo, Frozen. Hey, Sora. Hey, Dilip Kumar. Hey, Priyan. Yo, guys, how are you? Let me share this on X and stuff so you guys can join. I just bought this cap. Do you guys like it? So sharing the stream here, also on Discord and also on X, and we good. Perfect. Let me know if the sound of the microphone and the music is fine. Like black water. So honestly, if you guys remember the plat, okay, still kind of hype took the lows. Okay, interesting. Still kind of bearish to me, as long as we stay under this 4-week composite, okay, with the level here that we retested. So basically this is the level, okay. If we look also at the values, okay, we have the weekly VWAP right here, which is resistance. Here also you guys can see it with lots of asks above the price. We can also see here on the profile, if we look at this profile, okay, the 4-week composites, okay, the value rare high is here. We have a single print that could be taken, so I'm leaving room for this, which we actually took here. And on the VWAPs, okay, if we look at the VWAPs, we are still under previous week VWAP and value. We're retesting the weekly VWAP, okay, it can go up to 88Ks, but the most important is the yearly VWAP, okay, we are outside the value, retesting, okay, the highs here exactly at the same level, and also on the monthly same, okay, previous value and current value lows here, 87K. So we have a lot of confluences at this level, okay. If we look at the statistics, then we only have 45 and 25% chances to take out the weekly high, and we have 34 and 25% chances to take the monthly low. So if we look at the levels, the weekly high is here, okay, so that's kind of the level of invalidation for me for the bearish thesis, and for the bullish thesis, this is the invalidation. We are right in between. So what we can do will be maybe a short here with stops here, target here. That's only a 1-to-1 risk reward trade. That's not the best, okay. Here it's even better, would be better here. The only problem is that on the lower time frame, we only have 16% chances and 23% chances to take out the daily low, okay? And we also have 40% chances and 18% chances to take out the session high. So stops here. So we could, okay, take a setup with stops here, very tight stops here, okay? And why not target this, which is already a 2 risk reward trade, which is a bit better, okay, honestly. That's a bit better. So yeah, don't know what you guys think about this. So that's kinda how I could play it, honestly. Yeah. To be fair, I like the sunshine. Yeah, that can be like a nice trade, maybe. Don't what you guys think. Hello guys, yo Neon, how are you? Let's start with Seminaji, yes. Yo Chico Rico, how are you? Yo Mac. Yo S&P done, but BT didn't. Why? Sometimes it's not correlated. Sometimes it's not correlated, guys. Let's look at ES here. Let's look at ES. Yeah, S&P is dumping, guys. Personally, I think that S&P is looking bad. It's looking topish to me. At least you go to these levels, okay? Could get this low, okay? Here. Or sweep. But I don't know. I feel like we can retest that. I feel like that can be retested on ES. So that will be 10% lower from here. So yeah, these are the targets for me on ES. So yeah, and BTC, yeah, could be a short like this also, for sure. For sure. Already in the BTC trade? Nah. No, that's an idea. That is an idea, guys. Look at XHammer and LTC, they move slightly differently, or is it the same? What do you mean? Well, we should have seen. Ethereum trying to bounce. Oh, I know that's the weekly on Ethereum. Let's see the daily. Yeah, still rejecting the trend. Ethereum hype a bit weaker. Ethereum, I'm pretty sad because that was a trade I wanted to take on Ethereum. Didn't got filled, and is just dumped to the target. Pretty sad. That was a banger. Let's look at LTC. I think I have it in my list. No, I have a link. Let's look at ZEC also. Well, LTC USDT. Well, LTC, yeah, well. Bounce what, 3%? 3% from the lows, okay. And then you ask XMR. Ah, yeah. XMR is low-key moving by itself. Oh, damn. Why is that so strong? Crazy. XMR is strong, yeah. But I'm not trading these guys, sorry. Fuck. Solana gave nice entry. We have these lows that probably gets taken to me. I feel like we run the lows. So we still have some liquidity to take on the short side. Take a look at Fartcoin. Yes, for sure. Fartcoin, USDT. Horizontal level here. Yo. Let's go. It's okay if you don't trade. I think LTC will do XHammer. Just wanted to let you know, my goat. Oh, okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. Actually, we can have a nice trade on BTC here. Let's see if we can have a great trigger. Bro, do you believe in Elliott waves pattern? Not really. I don't trade them. I don't trade them, brother. So I can't really tell. That is not my specialty, to be fair. I don't wanna go. For me, the level to reclaim for bulls is really 88k, like this level. Like if this gets reclaimed, guys, that's pretty bull. Like if we do reclaim that, I feel like we can go for this height, okay? But yeah, for now still, it will still be complicated to me to take these highs. Looks like it still won't low. I mean, we're still in a downtrend, guys. We are still in a downtrend. Even though the funding rates are decreasing, honestly, guys, what I told you yesterday and pretty much this whole cycle, funding rates means a bit nothing if we're in a bear market, okay? Because if we are if we really are in a bear market, which we don't know, we will know it in a few months, okay? If the prices just don't go back up. But if we are really in a bear market, funding rates can be negative or can be like slightly positive, and we don't have any short squeeze, okay? Because the market is just weak and it's a bear market and price tend to go lower, okay? So that's all something important. And you guys can see that, yeah, spot about a little bit here, but like still it's pretty flat, okay? Still at lower levels than here. So we have a divergence with the CVD spot. And again, we are retesting weekly VWAP. We are still under some important levels. We are still under the 3-week composite, okay? So like as long as we don't flip this level, I don't see why, okay, we don't go lower, okay? I don't see why if this don't get flipped, we don't go lower. This is just common sense. So yeah. So let's see, guys. Bro, what is happening? Why BTC is holding? Can you order flow, please? Is order flow a new word? Yo, Sankar. What will be the trigger to enter the shorts? Well, actually, that's kind of already a trigger. Now let's see on the footprints, the data, if we have... we still have very, very negative delta. We still have... Is that in 5 minutes? Yeah. We still have very negative delta here. Oh, lots of shorts entering here. So if this doesn't bounce, guys, like if we reclaim 88Ks, I feel like we squeeze much higher, okay? But if like this doesn't get squeezed, is very, very bearish, because we have like a very big amount of shorts and the market is not able to squeeze them. So that will be bearish. That will be very bearish to me. So let's see if the market can do it. Let's see if the market can do it. Up. Is it charging? So you can use my life as a home currency. Still have a lot of asks here. So let's see. Could be a boring day though. Could be a boring day here. I mean, the big level is really like this level. Okay. That's kind of the plan we talked about yesterday. Like this is really the big level, okay, to flip for bulls. Like if we can flip this, okay, go for monthly open. But if we don't, like that is still kind of like a short level, which will bring us lower, maybe potentially to this low. Okay. So yeah. Yo Checho, gracias. Yo Alex, flip 81 and trendline and 90s will come. Yes, true, funding doesn't work that time, not all the time, bro. What is happening? So let's see. Also ES is pretty heavy. Like ES is pretty heavy, guys. So that could be also the trigger for lowers, for lower. If we look at the dollar, I think I have. Obviously, I have it. Where is dollar? Where is the dollar, bro? I should have the dollar. Well, GXY. Yeah, I have it. The dollar is still weak, guys. Dollar is still weak, rejecting this big level. Okay, so as long as we don't reclaim that, we can't keep trending lower. Okay, but if we reclaim it, that will be very strong for the dollar. So that's important. Let's see gold. Yeah, gold just pumping. So yeah, risk on is not here, and ES still looks like shit. The problem is really ES, guys. And like this is why personally I close my. It's the first time since maybe 3 years, I think 2-3 years, that I don't own any equity. Like I don't have all the S&P I had, I sold it, which is not a good thing because it's a long-term investment. But I'm okay to buy higher. Okay, I sold it here. No, I sold it here Thursday. I sold it Thursday here around these levels. Okay, here. Here I was like, fuck, we're just going higher, but then we reintegrated back. And so that was a pretty great setup. Okay, look, POC's here, short here, stops above these highs, and like this can go lower. Like this can go here, but this can go even here. I mean, yeah. ES could pull like a big dump and the big correction next days. So let's see. Bearish today so much. Sí, ES durando aquí pesado por ahora. Sí. Yo Axolo. Think important in 1 minute, maybe shit. What do you mean? Why are we holding instead of dumping? Do you think a reversal is possible? Well, for now, guys, we are still under important levels. A reversal is possible if we reclaim that, but on the higher time frame, guys, I am not very bullish on BTC. I mean, we are still here. We are still in this big range, okay? Let me put a clearer chart. So yeah, let's just move this. Like on the lower time frame, still under the trend, still in this kind of range. We took this like trend line, okay? I mean, we broke it down. So that could just be like this, okay? We also have like a clean range here. We also have a clean, that for me is not this range, but more like, yeah, this range from Monday. So from here, that's my range personally. So yeah, we kind of have like this range, and we're at mid range here. So if we do reclaim it, okay, why not pushing to highs? But under this, we can still trend lower, guys. Okay, so that might be a great trigger for a short maybe here. That might be maybe a great trigger for a short here. So let's see. Let's see. Even here, that's good. That's even 1.6. We could target a bit lower, like for a 2 risk reward. So that is fine, kinda. That is still fine. Right time. Steady working all night long. Steady. Today is day for inverse bars. Let's see. Not gonna lie, I'm bullish for BTC now. Yeah. Well, if we do reclaim that level, guys, that can be bullish. Yeah, that can be bullish if we reclaim that level. But personally, I'm playing the short here. I just enter, guys. Little short, I risking 1% here. That's it. Because I already risked a lot here. Took some profit. So risking some profit from the previous short. So adding more here, just playing the trend. So let's see. Let's see. Steady. By the way, we could play like a very tight scalp, guys. A very tight scalp. Let's add a new chart. Let's add a new chart on the low time frame. Like a very tight short, like on the 5 minutes. Basically entry here, stops here, and target here. That'll be funny. So what will be the play here? That's a 23 risk reward, guys. That is a 23 risk reward. I enter with 0.25 risk here. This is why I just entered here. That's very risky, okay? So this is why the size is really low. You can even enter with like 0.1%. This can be stopped in even like 1 minute. So what's the play here? Just playing around with the statistics, okay? Why? Because on the daily, you guys can see that we have 40% chances and 18% chances to take out the session high. And the session high, okay, is literally here. So this is the session high, okay? That's the session high, okay? And if we look at the statistics here, okay, based on the distance, we have only, okay, we have only 18% chances to take out the session high here. So that could be like a fun scalp. That could be a fun scalp to play the invalidation here, basically. See? Like we stop at like 87k 800. You can put them a bit wider, or like even much closer, like 750. But for now, this is kind of all in. Like that's like a scalp. But look at this get stopped. Personally, I really prefer this. I really prefer this setup. Okay, we can have a little deviation, maybe a bit above, but I do prefer that setup. I'm not gonna lie. The problem is that today we might go a bit higher because we still have like day low. So this is why I'm not going big here. Like I don't really want to, like, there's not really like a lot of reasons to go heavy on today's trade. Like there's no real hedge of going like heavier. So let's see. Just chilling around. I mean, we made a great month yesterday. We didn't code the short, unfortunately, so it would be a bit stupid to lose money, a lot of money here, while we could have made great money here. So yeah. How is it? How is this looking? Yeah, well, this got chased. Stop could be here. Personally, my stop is at 87. Oh, sorry, hold on. How can I remove it? It's at 87,800. I didn't got stop on lighter. I'm trading on lighter. Actually, I almost got stops, but no. It's at 87k at 100. So that's the setup. For the record, I'm risking $200 here on this account. Very tight stop. That's a bit stupid, but wanted to try it. So let's see. Ethereum also forming a nice bottom, and so now let's see. Also, what's important is to see if ES hold here, all inside the value area high. We'll retest these levels, value area low and this, and why not retest that for like Got some water here. Oh, well, got stopped. I got stopped, minus 200. That's fine. So this setup, where is it? This got invalidated. Now it would be funny if we just reverse. But the main trade is really here. The main trade is really here. So let's see. Thing is that we're above the daily VWAP, we're above the weekly VWAP. So that's not like an A+ setup. This is why you ain't going big risk here. I'm just risking some profit from the swing. Also, now this should be resetted. This should be resetted because we took the session high. We took the session high, so now the statistics to take the session low are now lows, and the statistics to take the daily lows. Okay, so the probability. Sorry, this is still running, and this is not running anymore. Can remove the statistics, and so the session low, I think it's this one. This is the session low. Can I put it so we have it here? Session lows up, and so the statistics to take. Let's do based on time. So we have this. We can put it like that. These are the statistics for today, right now. And so the daily low is 5. Yeah, this is the daily low. So that's the session low, and that's the daily low. Daily low. Yeah. So we have low chances to take this now, actually. So honestly, on this, I'm down 0.20%. I might just close it. I might just close it now. Just thinking. Because if we look at this, okay-ish volume. Testing the 88. Little spot buys, but like that's not significant to me. And here, let's see. What I would love to see is like a Wenger. Wenger basically is like lots of asks and spot CVD, perp CVD, and perp imbalance flashing red. That we don't have yet. Okay, we don't have it yet. So like that would be kind of like the play. And my invalidation for lower will be either reclaim of 90s on the daily or a strong daily close above here, the daily open of yesterday. If we can have like an engulfing candle here, I just close my swing shorts from here and I wait for either loss of this again and I enter with stops here and I target this low and this low, or the price holding here and just a long towards the highs. Like we can even go to like 88K6, the weekly value. Okay, so yeah, kind of cautious here. Sorry, market try to get bull. Yeah, in lot of firm, our winning person will decrease compared to our time frame day trade. Yeah, are you looking short BC at 88K still? Yeah. This is the Peter of the space cowboy. Get back. This is the Peter of the space cowboy. Now let's see. Some nice long delta, but still not enough for me to pull like a fat trigger. So I'm still in this short. Let's see. Still in this. Little bit in Jordan, but like that's fine. So, yeah. But what I want is really like flash sell. This is the return of the space cowboy. Like this can go up to like 89. This can go up to 89. Like what will be important is that if we go actually to 89 and feel like, and we like actually feel these imbalances here, okay, this big imbalance here, what will be important will be the retest lower. And if we flip this, okay, that would be bullish. But if we go up to here and then we reject again, then yes, like that's bearish. That's maybe here what I would add size. I'm pretty pissed that I didn't code this term short. Like the setup was good. I just didn't got filled by like 0.4%. Unfortunately. Yeah, Checho. We might also like just chase some short leaks. because if you look at the shorts here, okay, you can see that they've been very aggressive here today before the open. I think there was a news today, 76, 85, so 150, 200, 250, 500, almost 700 million shorts entering from these levels. Okay, almost 700. So from the average entry that might be here, we bounce like almost 2%, which is usually how much we bounce. So yeah, that could be a squeeze, could be even a bit higher, like could even be like a 3% to like 90s, 89, 90s. That's also possible. So now let's see. But the really important thing for me is to see, this is like the new 2-hour candle, to see if this 2-hour candle can just pump more, okay? But if we do lose that again, that's very bearish. That was just a bearish retest. Same as here, we are retesting the yearly value. So that could be also bearish retest, okay? So let's see. We have a lot of things to see here. Also see if we actually get back under the weekly VWAP and the daily VWAP, that will go a bit higher here. So these are the levels, okay? These are the levels. And in terms of targets higher, we can easily target this support high, this support high, this support high also, and this single print. In my opinion, we go 800. What do you mean 820? 88k at 120? 4-hour candle close, yeah. Emo, the bottom is in at least for this week. Let's see. Let's see. Because in terms of weekly, we only have 25% and 45% chances to take out the weekly highs based on the last 156 weekly candles. So based on the last 3 years candles on BTC. So the odds to take this weekly high are very low. Like there's only 1 chances out of 3 to take this high. So we only have like 33% chances to bounce just 2% this whole week. So that's pretty bearish to me. Like even here, if we entered here, the setup would have been even better, but like it's fine. So now let's see. So yeah, let's remove this one and let's forget about it. So now let's see. That was the session high. Now this is the session high, obviously. So session slash daily high. So we have the levels. So yeah. I just joined any BT short limits. Yeah, I'm already in this short, but only risking a little. Like that's only 1%, okay, and that's from the profits we took in this swing short where I was 3% short. So I was 3% short. I took 75 here, so 4 risk, okay. So if you make the calculation, 3 times 4, 12%. I took 75, so I took 9% profit here, and I'm risking 1%. So that's not a very big position, okay, that's a small position, and I'm willing to add if we really lose that, okay, maybe tomorrow, okay, like we just range here and tomorrow we have a cleaner price action and we enter, or higher. So let's see, but this might still be rotational because we have, you know, the yearly VWAP here, the monthly VWAP here, so yeah.
Don't worry, I was up. I'm really sleepy though. I was up all night, thanks to you.
As per your rules. What do you mean as per your rules? And that's not an A+ setup also, guys. Where will you consider closing your short? The Monday low that we already swept. Look at the yearly chart. BT has to close bullish to keep the pattern. Which pattern? Let me check. Let me check what you're talking about. The yearly open. Let me put the levels here from the spaceman indicator. We have the yearly open. Ah, yeah. Well, the yearly open is much higher, bro. What do you mean? We have the yearly open. We have, let's use quarterly open, quarterly highs, current high lows. So yeah, we can go to current yearly low also. But yeah, this is like very important. Monday low not swept, bro. Yeah, that's why I saw someone saying Monday low got swept, but Monday low did not get swept. This is Monday low. So yeah, saw that on X, but it wasn't swept. That was fake news. Now let's see, guys, because what we really want to see here is really this level to not be flipped, okay? This is the current level. Like, that's the lining cent for bulls, in my opinion. Oh, and we have 40 million bids here. Yeah. Well, that's not an A+. I wouldn't even risk 1% here, to be honest, if I didn't took good profit on these shorts. I might even just like not take it. It's just that I'm trying to compound profit here. So yeah, but I wouldn't even have taken it, honestly. I don't know what you guys think. Good morning, don't look this. Sorry, I look at this. 3 bullish candles and 1 red. Oh, that's a pattern. Well, actually no. What? Look, 2, 2, 3. What pattern are you talking about, bro? Don't really see it. Market to move, swept low pathways. Well, market is kind of trying to hold though here. But yeah, the level to reclaim is like 88, 89. So we can still take time, like today, tomorrow, to see if we actually lose it or no. But yeah. Still struggling. Like, look at the rejection here. Show liquidity map, bro, in full screen. Yeah. What's up? How are you, Alexa? So now really the important level, guys, is really like 87k 700 for me. That's the current level. If we do flip that level, it's looking low time frame bullish. Not really. Higher time frame, medium time frame, it's still not looking bullish, guys. We still are in a downtrend. So yeah. Hey, Just John. Hey, Ash Crypto. How are you, brother? Nice to have you in the stream. And thanks, we're back at 65 viewers, guys. That's good. Let's try to keep an average of 50 by the end of the year. And for 2026, let's try to get 100 viewers in average. That would be pretty insane. By the way, yesterday I told you guys I had the last things for my apartment. Now it's good. We'll have the apartment next year. So we'll have the office there. We'll have a nice setup with 3 screens, with lights, with a brand new microphone, with my new computer. So we will be able to do a lot of streams. And even if when the market will be boring, we will be able to do like some gaming shit and stuff. So that would be funny. Let's look the liquidation on CoinGlass and on trading difference. Oh, sorry. So on the last 3 days, yeah, we still have up to 90s. So we could squeeze to 90s, but the problem is that if we actually go to 90Ks, for me that would be bullish. So sometimes you have to get a context, because if we go to a liquidation level and we actually like flip a level, well, that's not necessarily like a level where you want to short, okay? Because it doesn't mean that we go to a liquidation heat map level, we took it and now we reverse. No, because sometimes actually taking that level, we make a new high at certain level, or like the structure changed, and this might not be a trigger. So yeah. Or TME, what is TME? No, in Dubai, brother. UAE, what is TME? Waiting to short in 88k 300, fresh league pool, nice, but we didn't tested it already, 88k 300? I feel like we went to 88k, maybe 200. If we look at the league heat map here, yeah, still, you guys can see, we still have like liquidations lower on the low time frame. If we look at the 25, 50x and 100x leverage. If we only look at the 100, yeah, liquidation's a bit higher, okay, at 90ks. So yeah, 90ks could be a level that makes sense. But for me, the most important cluster is really the 50 and 25x. So if we look at the 50 and 25x, it's lower. And if we look only at the 25x, which is the most important to me, by experience, okay, by using trading difference, it's here. So that's the heaviest level to me to take. So now it will be important to see if we can hold these levels. Oh shit, mistake. Too much information. What do you mean too much information? Hello Bistro, how are you? Liquidation chart zoom up. You want a higher time frame, okay. Giving you the zoom up in 20 seconds. Let me just finish my game, bro. Let me finish my game. Market try to bullish. Yeah, market is low-key trying. If we de-zoom, yeah, 94 5Ks. But for me, 95Ks, in order to get 95Ks, we need to take 90, 91 and hold 88s. So that's not like we cannot like for now. That's why I'm not looking at 95Ks, because that's too high right now to consider it. Okay, for me, we just don't look at 95s and we look at this. Because again, the level to flip is this, okay? You guys can see here. This level, very important. So yeah. It's funny if my entry turns out to be the support resistance and we just bounce. I don't know if it happens to you guys, but it happened to me a lot of time where I'm in a trade, a long or a short, and my entry becomes the support resistance. Like when it does that, it's so fucking annoying, because you're like, bro, what the fuck? Like you could have, exited entry. Usually I don't really exit entry in a loss. Like I will exit entry if the price like goes here and will retest my entry. This is where I go and I exit. If we go here and we retest this level, I won't exit. I will wait for being in profit to exit entry. This is why I have a stop loss. So yeah. But don't know if it happens to you guys already. Are you still holding the short from 88k? Yeah. I'm still in the short. Still in the short. 1% risk. And I'm also still only in 25% of these shorts. Okay, I took 75% profit here. Well, actually I took 50% here, and I took the remaining here with you guys in the stream yesterday. Could have held it a bit lower, but I mean, that's a swing. You cannot like get the perfect bottom. It's very complicated for swings. It rarely happens. Very rarely happens. So now let's see if we can dump. Can we dump or no, please? I want to make money. Ah. Any pa put the tutor bed pa. Guys, I went out today because I bought this. Look, if I use screamer. If I use a cap, my hairs are horrible. So that's the problem. I just bought this little Laurel piano. On the other side, no, it looks like shit like this. But in this side, for winter, it's in cashmere. That's a good one. Very warm. Love it. That's for winter. Up. So now dump it. Dump it, bro. Dump it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Oh, he didn't wait. Take it. Ah, nice save. Now what will be important is the close of this 1 hour candle, because if we do like bounce from here and close the 1 hour in green, I get out of the short and I just wait for a better trigger. Yes, I'm in the trade. You play any sport? Yes, I play tennis and I used to play football. I don't play it anymore. But yeah. But I play tennis. Let's see Vijay. Yeah, could be nice time to dump. Alpata. We got a party to go to tonight. So let's put it better here, okay? So that's nice. And let's share it on X so people can come also. Of course, whenever we'll share it, the market will bounce as usual, as I'm the clown of this space. Joking. It's fine. Honestly, guys, I'm pretty happy. I don't know what you guys think, but this month of December, maybe just me, but I feel like we've got a great reading of the market this month. We played the range pretty well, while most of the people were just saying, yeah, the price action is horrible, blah 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 blah. But we actually ended it pretty well. We did a great month, and in terms of return, that's one of my best months. So I'm very happy with that. Don't know what you guys think. This rhythm. Favorite player? Right now it's Alcaraz, but my favorite player when I was younger that was playing was Rafa Nadal. The best to me. But now it's Alcaraz, Carlitos. Love it. What about you? Do you have news on Phantom card? No, not really. They will do a Phantom card, but you will need KYC, right? You will need KYC. You always need KYC for cards. And if you don't need KYC, it's a bit shady. I'd rather just KYC and for like security reasons. Djokovic, yes, well, it's hard for me to say this because I didn't club in when I was younger. But Djokovic might be the GOAT. Well, he's the GOAT. For me, like right now, as Djokovic won a lot of slams after the like Roger and Nadal and like he has the most slams. You know, no KYC, no. I know friends that have some, but you have to pay a lot of fees. And I don't know, I don't feel safe to put my money here. Even if I just put what I need to pay, I feel like sometimes they will just scam me. So, like imagine, I don't know, you have an expensive purchase to do, they just scam you, or they take like 5% commissions. You don't have KYC, so okay, but I'd rather just like use a normal card where I can get miles or where I can get cashback. Like, that's better. Well, what I told you guys, whenever we pause the thing, this will reverse. Well, let's see. Carlos, my next fave too, fun to watch. Yes. Carlos is a good one. Carlos is a good one also. So this is kind of reversing now. So let's see. Still in the short though. For me, like I told you, I'm okay for this to go to 89Ks. Even like that. Well, 90s is my stop loss. So no, but 89, MD9, 89, sorry, not MT9, 89, I'm okay. But yeah, and if not, we just lose 1%, guys. That's it. That's trading. We cannot have 100% win rates. But yeah, the lower time, like for me, the level I'm watching for tonight is really like 88K, 87K, 700. If we flip that today at the daily close, and we are like just around this level or a bit higher, I might just close before the full stop loss. So let's see. But I still have, for me, this is still not invalidated. Really like Musetti. Yes. Giveaway at the end of the stream, brother. Musetti, same. I really love his style. One-handed backhand. Very rare that we have good players with one-handed backhand still on the tour. But yeah. Really love his style, but I feel like he cannot compete really with like the two monsters like Yannick and Carlos. They're just too good. So let's see. Any update for Bounce TG? What do you mean TG? Oops. What is TG, bro? What do you mean by Bounce TG? Today? Already got it. If you love my loving. So for the records, that's, yeah, like 87K 700. That's the setup. Which is actually not the best setups risk reward wise that I took. Honestly, that might have been kind of over trading. But again, it's fine if you overtrade with just 1%. Like that's just, but still, that could have been 1% that I kept in my pocket. Well, I'm saying this like we're getting stopped, but I don't know. I have a bad feeling on this, honestly. I have a bad feeling. Are you guessing your bubble? Yeah, bubble. I was one-handed, and then I broke my shoulder like 3 years ago. So now I cannot do the one-handed, because when you do one-handed, you stop your gesture here. So it's like after like 15 minutes playing, like it's earning me too much. So I started to do two-handed, and that's kind of my weakness, because it's not as good as my one-handed. My one-handed was so good. Still, my forehand was my best, and my serve is my best still, but my backhand, it took me time to actually be able to put all the balls inside the field because the gesture was just not natural for me. Now it's fine, but like I cannot finish points with my two-handed like I could finish points with my one-handed. So yeah, but I still need to train, of course, like it will come. I just need to train more. Are you considering to open a Twitter? I have a Discord channel, guys. The Discord channel is in the description. I give updates, etc. By the way, if you didn't know, guys, I posted a free course in the Discord, okay? 1 hour long free course in the Discord here, in the free course channel here. And so if you guys want to get access, just click the link in the description to join the Discord, okay? And you guys will have access to this video, basically. So just check the link in the description. I will also put it here in the chat. Comment Discord and you guys will have it. I already did a 1 hour course months ago, but it was not as good as this one. This one is pretty good, honestly. I don't really like how we are flipping this. Can you check BTC down, bro? Yes. Give me a second. Video on to-do list. Nice. Watch it whenever you have time. This weekend or like overnight. What laptop are you? I'm using a MacBook Pro. The last MacBook Pro. But when I will have my new apartment with my office inside, I will use a gamer computer. A gamer PC. So I can also play, but because for example here I'm playing on the side here. Easily. I'm playing on the side, but I could also like share it to you guys so you guys can see. So let's look at BTC Dom. I think I have it here. BTC Dominance. Yeah, BTC Dominance still looking alright, huh? I don't feel like this is the moment for Alcons to shine. We might still have some dumps on Alcons, guys. I don't know. I don't feel like the bottom is in. But everyone, you know, is trying to get an alt season. But an alt season, for me, the problem with people that want alt season is that they want an alt season after prices already too high. I mean, everyone wants alt season after Alcons did a 2, 3x, even 4x. While the alt season was just basically buying the alts at close and riding that 3, 4, 5x. That's already huge, guys. And most of the people, they just want alt season after these crazy gains, which won't happen anymore because the crypto market is too much diluted. There's too much altcoins on the market, so it's not possible that all the altcoins pump. And even if it does, they already pump 3, 4, 5x from the lows. So you're asking too much. People are asking too much, are being too greedy. So, for example, if we think about it on the 2022 bottom, or 23, Solana was at 7 or like 8. So if you think about it, it went from 7, 8 to 200. That's crazy. Solana, which is one of the biggest coin on the crypto markets. So that was an alt season. What you play? I'm playing Rocket League. I'm a weirdo. Monday high, then lower Monday low. Yeah, possible also. But honestly, Monday for me, if we take Monday high, that is more bullish than bearish, because that means we took the weekly low, the weekly high, we made a new weekly high, and then the probabilities to take the weekly lows will be very low. So I feel like if we take 90Ks, we probably don't revisit the current weekly lows and current Monday low before January probably. So yeah. Have you set the position? Yes, I'm already in this trade, guys. I'm in a little loss right now. I'm looking for shots around 91, 3, 90K, 500, depending on the direction and all the flow. Think here is too soon for me. Yeah. Well, personally, I'm playing it because I want to fade the weekly highs. Okay. Because we have not low chances, but we don't have high chances to take out the weekly highs. So I'm playing the inverse still. That's kind of how I want to play it. And also because, as you guys can see, we are retesting the 4-week composite value over lows. That is a resistance. So if I show it to you guys can see here on the statistics. On the weekly, we have 45% based on time to take out the weekly high based on the last 3 years weekly candles, 150 weekly candles, which is a good database, and 25% chances to take out the weekly high, okay, based on time, based on the distance. So this is a bit bearish, okay. So even for the highest data point, that is 150 from the time, it's only 45% chances. So these are not high chances. It's like 1 chances out of 2, not even 1 chances out of 2. So this is not like huge probability, okay? And also here again, if we look at the weekly TPOs, okay, look, we are kind of trying to get back above the value over low, sorry, of the 4-week composite here, but still struggling to get back above. So I'm playing the inverse, simply. Do you see me? No, I don't use CME as a confidence. I don't really trade CME gaps, because sometimes the CME gaps, they don't get filled for months, guys. So people, they just holding a position and being like, oh, this will surely go back to CME in the next few days or next week. But sometimes it just doesn't take it for months, and so you get stuck in a position. So I cannot really trade based on that. I don't really love trading based on CME gap. I'm liking that. Yeah, brighter data is very good, guys, honestly. Really love brighter data also. That's a great tool. Honestly, the 2 tools very important for me are, in terms of analysis, are Market Monkey and brighter data. But the other very important tool is my trading journal. That if you guys don't have a trading journal, you are missing something. You really need to have a trading journal. Personally, I use Trade AI, and this is very, very nice. By the way, if you guys want to try it, I put you the link in the comments so you guys can see it. Go try it. It's very, very good, Trade AI. So yeah. Now let's see. What I really want to see is this weekly VWAP to be lost. So let's see. Yeah, look, we have someone putting 100 million in ask above the price here. Most people only look at ETA, Ethereum, CME instead of LTH sessions. It's normally tap into the gap and reverse. If you look at the pattern, I think you like it. Yeah, I will make some research about this. But when you say Ethereum, CME, and LTH, what is the difference? And you only trade it based on Ethereum, not on BTC. We do. Still 30 minutes to go into the 1-hour candle close. Let's see if they can hold it here. They tried 2 attempts at 88Ks in this 1-hour candle. We're not able to flip it. Let's see if the third one is the good. We can also see here that the order book depth ratio is very, very red, meaning that there's a huge delta in asks compared to bids. So that's bearish still. So let's see. And we can also see that we had an algo, like a market maker, that placed 100 million delta position on the order book heat map, trying to push the price down. My goat. Thank you, SM Tag. You're the goat. LTH, regular, okay, regular trading hours, okay. So the gaps are different, okay, right. And you have an indicator to see that, or you just mark the level like by hand with like horizontal levels or like trend lines? Electronic trading hours, not Ethereum. Ah, okay. Okay, got it. That's why I was like, why Ethereum? Because that doesn't really make sense. Okay, they're trying to push back down. Let's see. We're back in profits. We are back in profits. We are so back. I'm joking. I'm doing a 5k to 50k challenge inspired by you. Any tips? I'm gonna follow your strategy, of course. Go 100x leverage all in, and then go to the church or to the mosque or to I don't remember what's for the Jewish, depending on your religion, and then it would work. No, I'm joking. My take is that if you do a 5k to 50k challenge, it's that the 5k you're risking are not your portfolio. You cannot do a 5k to 100k or 5k to 50k challenge, a 10x challenge, if you're not risking a small percentage of your portfolio. Or even maybe you have, I don't know, 20, 25k, you put 5k and you like, okay, I'm going to risk this money and I will probably lose it, but if I have a very nice winning streak, I will be able to make it. But for me, the best moment to do this is either when we are in a strong uptrend or a strong downtrend, and you only look for longs or only look for shorts and you ride the wave, okay? So the best challenges I did is when I was trading altcoins during low, like short ad season, when the prices were just going up and everyone was a genius and everyone was making money by longing any 10 to 20% correction. So that is the easiest moment. And I feel like right now we don't really have it. So yeah, you have to spot a moment where the market is very strong and you're like, okay, for the next 5 days, 1 week, max 2 weeks, I'm going to long everything that just correct, okay? So you ride the longs, and whenever we retest the trend, so 21 EMA, 50 EMA on the 1 hour or on the 4 hour time frame, you just long 3-5x leverage, full account. You can also do cross margin, and you just try to ride the trend as long as it works. And the goal is obviously to get to like, I don't know, you start with 5k and to get to like 15k, 20k quick, take back this 5k, risk the profit you made, and then try to go as high as possible. Because I know people that made, I know someone that started with 50k, he went up to 11 million, guys. This is true, okay? That's a true story. That's someone that is that is in my mentorship, by the way. I don't have any news about him. He joined and I started to show him risk management and stuff, and he was scared because he was just a gambler, but he didn't understood that if you don't have risk management, you cannot make it. This guy started with 50k, and he told me, I think it's a true story because I have the screenshot of the Binance account with the P&L. He started with 50k. He followed my calls and the calls of another guy, which is, I think it was Crypto Nuevo. And it was a period where in 1 month, we had like almost 100% results, because it was a moment where the market was going only up and it was really easy to make money. And as we were good, it was even easier to make money. And he was just entering all in every trade we were taking cross margin with high leverage. And so for 1 month, he didn't have a single loss, okay, or a few drawdowns. And he went from 50k to 11 million in his Binance account. And then he didn't withdraw anything. And he just lost it, okay, because we entered in downtrend and he was just entering. So that's crazy. He went from 50k to 11 million and he had nothing. Like that guy was just working, trying to make back money. He was up 11 million, guys. I don't know if you can, like, I cannot even, like, 11, at which moment you have 11 millions, you don't put 1 million on the side, or like even 100k, like he went to zero. That's, for me, that's crazy. Okay, the whole account on 3-5x, that's, yeah. Don't do more than 5x, 3x, and you just ride the trend, but you have to wait for the good moments. And honestly, I did a bunch of challenges like that, that worked. So overall in the challenges, I'm up. But you will have losses in the challenge, that's for sure, okay? For example, if you guys followed my copy trading challenge that I did with 100k, I took risks, and the moment I took risk is when we had the big crash in the market, and so everyone lost money, and unfortunately that was this moment, and so I burned my account with 100k. That was also some money of other people, which is for me way worse than losing the 100ks, but that was big, you know. So I was like, okay, next time I'm really going to focus on going long and doing this when I'm very sure that the market is in a like clear trend. And by the way, right now I'm going to start a new challenge, a 2k to 10k challenge, so 5x challenge on tablet. I will share it tonight with you guys on X, so be ready on X to see the post. And it won't be a dozen challenge. We will take 2% to 5% risk per trade. Okay, we will take most of the trades during the streams, and whenever I will feel like, okay, this is a moment to go risky, I will ask the community if we go risk. Okay, we will do a poll in Discord, and if we have more than 70% go risky, we go risky, but we won't risk more than the initial capital. So yeah, I mean, we won't risk more of the profit that we made on the challenge. So the goal will be to make good result on the challenge before we actually have a strong uptrend. And I feel like it can be good because the timing of the challenge might be also good because we might have nice prices for swings, and so just riding the uptrends. That could be good. What? Do you see this? Ah no, he was hiding. I had a friend here. Ouais, SM tag. 100%. Crétin à mort. Monday low coming, let's see, hopefully. Thing is that statistically we still have higher chances to go higher. I'm just playing the value for the 4-week composite. That was just too strong, like since the beginning of the month. Now we're retesting the weekly VWAP. You guys can see here we still have on the order book profile. Look, 182 mil delta in sales. Here we can see it also in the DOM, 200 mil. So someone is trying to push the market down with 200 million. Which right now, with how illiquid the market is really, really high. Like whenever, like since, I would say since the 10 October, whenever we have orders above 100 millions, usually they get respected. Because the market is just not liquid. It's still very liquid, but I mean, it's not as liquid as when we were in an uptrend and everyone was just buying and selling cryptos like crazy, because I feel like everyone got liquidated the 10 October. And there's just not that much liquidity on the market right now. So yeah, let's see. But the real confirmation for the short guys will be the loss of the weekly VWAP. You guys can see we're still above it right now. And also above like today's value were high, so. And we left a poor high at 88k 100. So the position is not safe at all. We're in profit now, but could be way better, guys. We are shining. What's happening, SBG? 92k in my opinion. Let's see. But if we go to 92, bro, you can target much higher, huh? If we actually go back to 92, I feel like we go to like 95, 96. Like easily. Well, of course, anything can happen, but for me, if we reclaim 90, 91, like that was local bottom, and that's it. And we just wait, but I think that we might have some good movements, maybe in the Q1, maybe in the first months of 2026. Oh, look. The orders are not anymore in the DOM. He removed them. Let's see. What will be very bearish? What is good with the with the order book heatmap is that you can really see with your eyes where are the orders on the price. And so what will be good for us right now will be to have, you know, see this little light here, just here. Him just putting the orders here to push the price down. That will be great. So if someone knows that guy, please call him and tell him to dump the price. And yeah, 15 minutes to go. We just opened a new 15-minute candles. 15 minutes to go into the 1 hour close. That would be important for the short, but I feel like as long as we stay under 87k 700, that will hold it. If we close $200 higher this 1 hour candle, I might just close it and go flag for the rest of the day. So let's see. And sorry again, guys, I wasn't able to stream the New York Open. Tomorrow I will do it, and also Thursday and also Friday. Now let's see. Arthur, no. Whoa. How do you know? That's creepy. For a moment, I thought the orders you were talking about were your McDonald's Uber. Yeah, I'm ordering 100 million fries. And a lot of nuggets. What do you think about Solana, bro? I think we can sweep the low still. I think Solana can go a bit low. Honestly, it depends on BTC, guys. Like, altcoins will move, like, depending on BTC. If BTC is just bottom, we go higher on altcoins. But I think the low is not in. Like, we probably take the lows, like, if not in the next days, weeks, in the next months. I'm long risk-free from 86k with 97k target. I want the daily and weekly gap to be touched before bigger dump. Also on total chart, we are bouncing from 0.25 feet. Well, your entry is good, 86k actually. So yeah, just put like straight your stops entry. Because we still can retest like low 87s or like 87k 800 the daily VWAP and bounce higher. Like, it's 86k flat your entry, or is it like a bit higher? Let's look at it. Sorry, it's the screen, my bad. So let's look at the total market cap. Yeah, total, we are in a support here. That's a support here, okay? Clear support, but still weakening. And price is compressing, sorry, between the trend and this horizontal support. And if we lose that, this can go like 13% lower, which will bring cryptos to like much lower prices. That'll be very bearish. But if we do reclaim that, okay, like we can pump much higher, guys, and we can pump like even 20% overall on the crypto market. That would be insane. Like, as whenever we flip the trend, this is when I go risk on. What's the better job in your opinion? A server job in a high-end restaurant or a sales job somewhere? I need some good money to lose in the mirror market. What do you mean sales job somewhere? Like selling in a like clothing store or something like this? Oh, well, price is bouncing. Yo, it's always like this. Just before the 1 hour candle. Well, they are low-key trying to flip this level, guys. I might just exit this break even. What about Ethereum? I'm not really touching it. I wanted this short, didn't got it by a few percent. A bit sad. But Ethereum is stronger than BTC right now from the lows. I mean, kinda, little bit. Like from the low, Ethereum is up 11%, while BTC from the low is up 9%. So that's a little strength, and it's not even that strong because usually, like when BTC pumps, Ethereum pumps more, like most of the time, and when BTC dumps, Ethereum dumps more. Like the correlation is amplified. So honestly, it's not that bullish. Not like a sales job with commissions like selling internet or cars. Okay. Well, if you work in a high-end restaurant, you will get tips. I don't know where you are, but if you're in Europe, you get tips. So I have friends that are working in restaurants and they get more money from the tips than the salary or than the wage. So I would say if you can get a high-end restaurant, go into a high-end restaurant. That's the best. And you just save up money and you invest in your trading account. So yeah, that's a good thing. Because sale in a store, well, for example, if you work at I don't know, like Louis Vuitton, you get commissions on what you sell, but like very low commission. So for example, if you sell clothes, you will get like 0.01% commission on what you sell, which is like very low, like 0.1%. But if you sell, for example, I don't know, like leather jackets or the bags with crocodile leather, etc., you get 3%, or the big boxes or like watches, you get 3% commission. So that's huge. That's huge. My girlfriend was working there like 3 years ago, and she sold one day a 100k or like 80k's. Like that was a decoration for home. Like that's where you can put like all your watches, all your jewelry, like a big box in leather, and she got 3% on that. That's crazy. From a sale. Pengu, I'm not trading Pengu, and well, LTC we can look at it. I won't look at Pengu because I don't want you guys to trade these kind of coins, or even LTC. Let's look at LTC. Yeah. Okay. Let's look at the trend on LTC. Let's look at the VWAPs. Oh, also let's look at the VWAPs here on BTC. 30-day rolling, 7 days rolling. Yeah, they higher. They are like high 89k. So that's possible to retest these levels. But yeah, I'm still not very bullish on the BTC, guys. Honestly, still not very bullish. I think good setup INA. Let's see. Yeah, INA corrected a lot. Let's see on the daily. It might be very low. Yo, damn. And we don't have July. I remember INA. I made very good money on INA. Yeah, this. If you guys remember, we bought here in July around my birthday, which is early July. So here, yeah, here we bought here. I remember 0.20s. 25, I think it was, or 26, yeah. And we literally ride this all. Personally, I sold here. I bought more here, and I sold here. In profit, but I could have sold like for like a 50%. I sold for a 15. For a 50, I sold for 15. Yeah, and then the INA was crazy. Yo, the week on the 10. The 10 October, INA lost 76%, guys. This is crazy. Even people 2x leverage or like 1x leverage long INA and 1x leverage long BTC, they get liquidated if you don't have stop loss. So this is also the importance of stop loss, guys. Because who knows, maybe one day there's a news and instantly the price dumps and you'll be like, okay, I don't have stop loss, but I will execute manually. But some days, imagine people that were not in front of their screens during the 10 October. like sleeping, or I don't know, playing tennis, or at a restaurant, or anything. Price dumped. They open their Binance, or they Bybit, they bluff it, whatever, and they saw zero. It also happened to me on an account, just to be honest. Lost a bunch on that day, but like honestly, there's very few people that didn't lose any money, that were in a position. I even know someone that he had, you saw Atom how low it went. It went this low because there was just no liquidity, okay, on Binance. And so he had a stop loss on Binance on his Atom swing long. The stop was not filled, because in order to fill a stop, you have to get, so basically if you are long, okay, if you are long on a coin and you want to get a stop loss, you need someone to buy your position. Basically, you need someone to buy. But there was just no buys at the price where was his stop loss. So they just took the closest order for his size on Atom on the order book, which was 20% lower, and so he got liquidated. So yeah. Because again, a stop loss, guys, a stop loss is not a limit order. When you have a stop loss, your order is not in the order book, okay? When you have a stop loss, it's not like a limit order. So the best, again, and that's a little trap they have in the exchanges that you have to know, is that when you use a stop loss, it's not a limit order. What's good is that when you want to put a stop loss, you just put a limit order on the other way, so it will enter whatever happens, because the order is already, okay, on the market, and it will be filled by the market order. So you are the liquidity maker. While when it's a stop loss order, what is a stop loss order? It's just an order where you say, okay, for example, at 85K, I want to close my position. So at 85K, it will trigger a market order. So if the price flushes down, it will just be filled by the closest position on the order book. And so a lot of people, like, they lose money. You have a spread also on that, and you also pay more fees because you enter market orders. So yeah. Even people with stop loss got fucked by the auto deleveraging. Yeah, that was crazy. So knowing the way it got brought back to my entries, basically. Yeah, but I got leaked on two on them. Fuck. I was drunk at 3 a.m. on the back of a tuk-tuk going to beaches. I caught 2 at 0.9 and sold at 2.5. Lol, fastest money I ever made. Great. And then you went to beaches. You must have felt like a king that day. I think a short on that could be interesting. Short on what? Candle close in 2 minutes. Well, to me, they are holding the weekly VWAP, so that's all right. But if we look at the 3-week composite here, we are under still 87K 600 and 87K 700, and not on Coinbase. On Coinbase we are above, not on Coinbase. And same, we are still inside the monthly VWAP value, but we are outside the yearly VWAP value. So this is really the level for me to get reclaimed tonight. If we reclaim this tonight, I just close the short and I will wait for a loss of this and stops above whatever the daily high of today is. So that will be another setup. But for now, the short is still valid. We are just a bit before, and we need obviously the price to develop. And again, guys, all the trades are speculation, so we don't really know what will happen in the future. It's just that, again, trading is a game of probabilities, and it's a sum of probabilities, because the more probabilities you add to your trades, this is why I have a system with layers and confluences. The more confluences you find, and you actually find an edge against the market, where the confluences you use and the indicators you use gives you a good win rate. And basically, whenever all these confluences are marked, okay, the box is marked, you have an edge, and you know that you have, for example, 60% or 70% or 80% chances to make a win. But how to know that? First, you have to take a lot of trades, okay? So don't overtrade. You just have to start trading now with the system, and it will take 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, maybe 1 year to get data. Personally, I'm trading since 1 year with this system, so I have a lot of data on it. And then what's important is to journal your trades. And by journaling your trades, you will be able to know the data on your trades. So you will be able to know your win rates, you will be able to know your shape ratio, your maximum drawdown, okay, which trading pairs are the best for you, okay, which way is better for you, is it long, is it short, how much time are you holding a position, and what is the impact on your trading results. And all this stuff, you can track it with automated trading journals. And this is why it's so fucking important. I will show you guys a trading journal that I use, which is Trade AI. And that is basically a trading journal where you can have all this data and it will be connected automatically. So if we guys, for example, I didn't trade it on this account this month, but for example, this is the 10K to 100K change we did on Lbank. We are actually at 15K. So we made 5K profits. You guys can see here that you have a calendar with your data, okay? You can have performances here. You can see, for example, that we only traded BTC. We had a 63% win rate. You can also see on the risk management, okay, when you were risking 1.1, 1.5 to risk reward, what was the ratio, the win rate based on your average risk reward, etc., the max risk reward, etc. You can have the psychology also here when you note and you rate your confidence, your sentiments. You also have here the strategy. So that's what I was saying, whether it was a swing or a scalp or longs or short. So we were making more wins on the short side, the time frames, etc. And so you also have all your trades marked here. And on the trades, you can put, okay, notes on all of your trades. And so you can also put screenshots. And so at the end, there is an AI that will give you an insight on your trades. And this is so powerful, guys. Journal, guys, best weapon you can have for yourself. Yeah, 100%. Like that's the best. That's the best. So if you guys want to try this trading journal, the link is in the description, I think. No, the link is not in the description, but the link is in the comments. You guys have it here. Okay, it's Trade AI, and you can see that for, the AI assistant is giving you, okay, psychology tips, strategy tips, risk management tips, improvement suggestions, losing patterns, winning patterns, and soon you will be able also to talk with the AI and to have more insights. That's very, very strong. Honestly, that's one of the best tools I can use. At the beginning, I was just journaling my trades on other softwares or also on Excel, and I was just taking screenshots from the data and putting it on the AI, and now you have the AI in the journal. So like that's the best. Honestly, that was a game changer for me. And so whenever they launched this, I took that. Honestly, that's very good. So yeah, you have the link in the desk, in the comments. And now for the trade, guys, honestly, we're holding the weekly view up now. We are holding the weekly view up, so I will stay in the short because we do close under my level on the 1 hour. But the problem is that it's not an A+ setup. That's why I didn't went with big risk. Like the setup is still valid, we are still at entry, but how is S&P looking? Yeah, S&P is dumping also. That's weird. So let's see. We want the price to reject here. So let's give it time. Let's give it time. Same, you can see the VPVR here. Okay, very strong volume cluster here. And same, we have 25 execution. Have a look, Aster. Yes. What would be your target if we reclaim 89Ks? Well, 89Ks, no, it's more if we reclaim 90, 91s. And I will play the rotation back to the POC at 91Ks. And to valorize at 94Ks, but I feel like we can go to this POI at 96Ks. And even why not the 90 days rolling view up and 365 days rolling view up confluence. That will be a target. So I'm not excluding this scenario, but we need to reclaim 91Ks. Yes, SM tag. Is anyone in the chat making content on X or no? Because it's been, I think, 1 or 2 months. There are so much bots in the comments with like a verified account, but it's bots. Like you can see it. They're answering like trading terms, but this doesn't make any sense. These are just bots. Don't know why. Let's look at Sol. If you guys remember, that was the level we wanted to be rejected. Pretty clean. 47% rejection on daily. That was clean. Unfortunately, I didn't swing short that. But actually, Solana is my best play ever in terms of spot trading. Because even my uncle, I gave him the call here at, no, not even here. I gave him the call here at like under 10. It was here. He fucking bought at 9. He bought at 9. He still have all his Solana. He didn't want it to sell. He was so greedy. He was up so much money. I think he bought a lot. Huh? He bought like a lot here. He was up a lot here at 200. Personally, I sold here. I sold at like 40. Then I didn't have any Solana. I bought again here at like 130s. And I sold the top at like 280s. That was great. I sold it here. It's when we had the Trump coin. And we had like this crazy period on Solana memes. I was like, there's no way this is not the Solana top. So I just took this. But I'm sad I didn't swing short it, because I could have held a swing shot with stops entry and make a lot of money with funding rates. That would have been great. X is ruined with bots. Yeah. X is fucked up with bots, honestly. Aster, honestly, looking bad. I had a nice shot here. And I bought, if you guys remember, we bought spot at 0.9. I didn't took any profit on my spot. Even I was up nicely, like I was up like 30%, now 50%. But I edged short, but I didn't took profit, and I got stop break even here. The 1st December on the dump. And I feel like Aster will probably go here. If you guys remember, when Aster got listed on all the dexes, it was listed at 0.5, 55, something like this, on all the dexes and on all the centralized exchange, on Binance, on Bybit, on all of the exchanges. So people that bought on leverage here, they still in profit. So I feel like we take these entries. That would be like a 30% correction. And from 0.5, I would actually buy spots like with 3 to 5% of my portfolio. And I think that Aster will probably make new all-time highs. Like in 1, 2, 3 years. Like it will make, I think, whenever we will have like another bull run or like another like period with altcoins going crazy, I don't see how CZ and Binance, for Binance Labs, they don't pump their token. So that will be like a 4x, even a 5x. So that's nice. That on the 5% risk on the account, that's like a 20-25% return. So that's good. This shot is not, I feel like it's late. Well, we're back at entry here, guys. Make me Do you think Ellis is a good trader? No, I think he's one of the worst traders on the space. He's a scammer. Check Jasmine long term. Yes, I will do. First, guys, I will stop the stream in a few minutes. Yeah, it's been already 1 hour 45. So, and I have stuff to do. Yeah, it's already late. So, let me start the giveaway, guys, as usual. So, $100 giveaway. So, in order to participate, you guys just need to comment the stream as usual. Comment the stream, follow the YouTube channel, and like the stream. And whenever I will be ready, we will just choose a winner here with the bot and see who is the winner of today. Again, all the winners that already won, they cannot win. We will do another winner because it's too often that we have the same winners. So I want this to be fair. So yeah, what do you think about Unknown Trader? I've been following him lately. I don't know. I know that I follow this guy, but I follow a bunch of people on X. I don't really look at the trades of people on X, honestly. I only follow a few, like Trader XO, Crypto Nuevo, C2M, EZ Charts, Osbro also like. So yeah. So let's see. Just comment, guys, and then we do this. And yeah, someone asked for what? Yes, for Jasmine. Let's look at Jasmine. I remember Jasmine. I bought it in 2023, I think. Made very good profit with it. With Flocky also. Yeah, here, 2022, I remember, Jasmine. And this went crazy, guys. This went crazy. No, I think it was more, yeah, late 2023 here. It was here. No, not even 2023, 2024. It was before I go to Egypt, so it was February. It was around this level, so 0.005. And it went fucking 8x. That was insane. That was insane. And then it went 11x. This was one of my best play in 2024. In terms, I didn't have a lot, so I didn't make crazy return on that. But in terms of percentage, that was insane. And the best one I made is Flocky. Flocky is maybe the best one in terms of return. I have to find it. I feel like it's maybe on crypto. If I can find Flocky. I think I still have the levels on Flocky. Flocky here. Yeah, look at this. Okay, look. So Flocky, that was crazy. Even someone from my school, he bought it here with me, and he made a lot of. He made like 100Ks with not a lot. So we bought here spot number 1 buy, and this went up 3,000%, guys. That's insane. That's insane. Like 31x. And then I was spot buy number 2, which was, yeah, February 2024, same as Jasmine. So you see, conference, yeah, 1,000%, so 10x. So in average, I made like 15x because I bought more here than here. So yeah, I made like 15x average. At the top, obviously I didn't sold the top. It's impossible. I didn't even sold on that one. I sold here in March. And then we bought again here. Yeah. So that was nice. And now we're back to this level. So maybe we can do it again. Maybe we can do it again. I mean, if we go back to the highs, that's like crazy return. So yeah, maybe we could play Flocky again, but I don't know. Honestly, now I don't want to dilute a lot my portfolio. I'd rather like buy lots of BTCs, some Ethereums, and also Hype. Where is Hype? Hype might be. I don't have Hype. Indicator list, Hype. Yeah. That was a swing that didn't work. But yeah, Hype. I feel like we can tag yearly open at 24. That's my first level. I really want to get the week of the 10 October, okay, at 20. So yeah, Hype, that's kind of like the level I want to buy here. Like this is where I'd like to buy, around 20s. The new all-time highs, that would be like a 3x. And I don't know, I feel like for me, Hype can go up to the market cap of Doge right now, or ADA. So what is the thing? Market cap of, yeah, this is the. So if we use Hype, Hyperliquid, and for example ADA, so if Hype goes to the market cap of ADA, it goes to 52. So that's a 2x. 52 is not even the all-time highs. If it goes to all-time highs of ADA, it goes to 340. That might be a bit high, but I don't see how this, like, if we really have a super cycle and cryptos goes high and BTC goes to 200k, 260k, I don't see how Hype doesn't get that high, honestly. And if we look at Doge, at the current price of Doge, okay, it will go to 73. So higher than all-time highs, which will be 73. That can be like a 3 to 4x. And Doge all-time high, same, 220. So that's kind of the same as 220 Doge. If we look at ADA, all-time highs, 240. So yeah, in the 300s. I mean, why not? Why not? That for me, that's the only coin I will bet to go like in the top. Which other coin can we use? Maybe dots, polka dots, all-time highs. That would be 200s. If for me, like it can go to dots all-time highs. Even Atom. Let's look at Atom. Cosmos all-time highs 45. Okay, no. Which coin went very high, guys? Shiba all-time highs, that's 150. So that is doable. For me, that is doable. Like, it doesn't seem crazy to me. I don't know what you guys think. Buy Umbrae U1 if you want another 20x. Don't know this. I will look at this. I just blew my phone account. Shit. Sorry, brother. How? What happened? The Japanese coin. Which one? Jasmine is Japanese coin, no? And the price goes to ARG. Big time. I will be hiring hyper around 23. Yeah, I think like low 20s for hype or high 10s is a very good long-term price for like a long-term investment. I flick I'm sorry. Yo. Okay, good luck, Chico Rico. XLM. Okay, let's look at XLM. Yeah, that's like the OGs. XLM all-time high is 61. So that will be the all-time highs of app. So yeah, like this would probably go back to its all-time highs. Like, there's no doubt. So I think. I might be wrong, huh? But I don't see how. So let's look at the giveaway. Okay, 25 entries, that's good enough. So let's do the giveaway, guys. $100 to someone in his Lbank account, trading voucher. So let's see. Let's do the winner. And the winner is Chico Rico. Congrats, bro. From Argentina. Ay. Buena. I feel like Polkadot is dead. What do you think? Yeah. Dot might be like a dead project. Congrats, Chico Rico. If you hold 88k 5, it will be bullish. Yes. That's the level. So congrats, bro. Send me. I know we've been talking on Discord, so send me a DM in Discord. And send me your Lbank UID in Discord, and I will send it to you. So see you guys tomorrow for the next stream. Have a good one, and yeah, basically just to update you on the trade, so you guys know what I want to do. Still short. Main validation is weekly high at 90Ks. I might cut it. So what will make me close this trade is either clear reclaim of like 87k 700, so the 4-week composite value very low, or reclaim of this, the monthly VWAP value at the lows, holding the weekly VWAP also, so the monthly VWAP, and reclaim the yearly VWAP value lows. That's also my invalidation. So yeah, thanks for the stream, guys. Have a good one. See you guys tomorrow. How to participate in this giveaway? It's done, brother. Chico Rico just won. Yes, you won. Ganaste. Mándame un mensaje en Discord con tu Lbank UID y te... Mándame un message in Discord. Well, have a good one, guys. Thanks for the stream.